Photographer's Ephemeris is a very useful tool that you can use to plan your next landscape photography shoot. What you do is enter the date of your shoot in this field here, and also enter the place that you'd like to shoot at. In this case here, I've actually looked for and found Sugarloaf Rock in Cape Naturalis in the southwest of Western Australia. So you're shown a Google Maps of the actual location, and you'll notice it also gives you these colored lines, which indicates the direction of sunrise and sunset for the yellow and orange lines, and the direction of moonrise and moonset for the blue lines. Below the map, you've got the start times for various sunrises. You've also then got the start times for the moonrise, and then times for sunset and moonset, and so on and so forth. So what you can do is use the Ephemeris to plan the timing of your shoot, whether you want to photograph the landscape at sunrise, in other words, the sun's risen just at the horizon, or better yet, to plan it so that you're photographing civil sunrise. In other words, the sun's not crested the horizon yet, but the light is in the sky, lighting up the clouds, and also reflecting down from the clouds into the landscape to basically light up some of the landforms with a nice soft light. Similarly, you can plan sunset when the sun's actually right on the horizon about to set, or better yet, civil sunset when the sun has actually set below the horizon, but there is still light in the sky and a bit of light in the actual landscape itself. Now below this, you've got this chart and a slider that you can use to chart the direction of the sun and the moon at sunrise and then at sunset. And you've got pins that you can drop onto the actual map to work out where you're going to be standing for the red pin and the direction in which you're going to be shooting for the grey pin. And in this regard, what I can then do is say that I'm going to be standing here photographing Sugarloaf Rock at sunset, and I want to photograph across into Sugarloaf Rock and time it in such a way that I've got the sun coming in from slightly behind Sugarloaf Rock to give me that kind of dramatic sunset look to it. So using the slider here, what I do is I simply just work the slider until I have that yellow line right on the grey pin, and that lets me know that the sun's going to come from that direction. If I'm standing at the red pin shooting towards the grey pin, I'm going to have the sunset appearing slightly behind Sugarloaf Rock to give me a slight silhouette there. And the time then is 18:01, which is 6:01 p.m. In the evening. And that basically gives us a nutshell as to when we can actually shoot Sugarloaf Rock for that particular image that we have in mind, where we need to stand, and the time in which we need to shoot in order to get that backlit sunset from behind the rock itself. So it's a great little app. It's available for free on the web at app.photoephemeris.com, or for a fairly reasonable price, you can actually buy it as an app for your iPhone or iPad or Android device.